Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's my nigga for real. Let 'em know. Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebration with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause I knew you could not sleep without me. While I loved you, you were my girl. See, but you're so steady, baby. It's okay, girl.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tina J. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're back with another weekly vlog. So the goal for this week is to be disciplined and be consistent in my routine. I want to accomplish everything that I'm setting out myself to do this week. So with that being said, getting into the routine was a little difficult at first because my previous schedule, I was working from 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. So by the time I would come home, shower, maybe try to edit one video, I would be exhausted. I would just go to bed, wake up, go to work, repeat, and just do it all over again. So it was a little hard for me to have a routine, to have any time for myself to do my hobbies or pursue my dream for being like a content creator and stuff like that. It will be like I will have literally no time for myself. And the days off, it wouldn't really be days off because I had to do, life, run errands, pay bills, do this and that. Like it will be no time for me to do anything, and I was just so exhausted. But now I've quit that job and I'm trying to get back into my routine. I've been pretty consistent this past 2 weeks. I will say I've been sleeping earlier, I'll be waking up earlier, I've been going to the gym, I've been drinking my vitamins, drinking my water. I've also been doing my brain lessons on my phone. I have this app called Elevate. It helps you doing like brain lessons, reading, writing, math problems, stuff like that. It helps me just like work my brain, as well as I've been going back into reading. I've been reading 1 book a month. This is my third one. I already finished one, and then the other one I started, but it was really hard for me because it was very religious and it just didn't align with me, so I ended up not finishing that one and then just started this one. So this one's the one I'm reading this month. It's called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Wiest. So that's a book that I'm reading this month. I also been really consistent with my journaling. I've been doing little spreads using my stickers and stuff like that. This is like last week's spread, and then this week I decided to do orange. I've been doing color theme just to help me use the stickers, so that way I'm using orange stickers this week, so that way I'm using more of that and my washi tape as well. But planning has helped me a lot because I'm a Virgo. I love planning, I love being organized, and it just has helped me tremendously. So I've been really consistent with my planning. I also been junk journaling, so I've been having time to do my hobbies and stuff like that. I also started a new journal where I do like habit tracking, and this week everything is pretty much checked out, which is pretty good, because that's what we want to do. We want to be consistent, we want to be healthy, we want to make sure that we are doing everything we're setting ourselves to do. Another thing that I do daily also is my sudokus. It's also something that I really like because I feel like it's something that can help me work my brain, and it's just something that I love just being healthy all around, like drinking water, not drinking like juice or like too many sugars, just eating my fruits, eating healthy, doing my brain lessons, working out. Like I just love being a healthy person, and that's also what I want to showcase in not only this week but in my channel throughout. Like this is who I am, and I want to encourage others as well as pursuing what they want to do. And if this is the type of lifestyle they want to have, or like you want to have, this is the type of lifestyle that I live and I want to continue living by. So with that being said, the only thing that I haven't really been consistent with is content creation, which yesterday I did the new spreads for this week because it's Sunday, and I mentioned this on my previous video how I want to do at least like 2 looks every week. So 2 new looks and maybe 2 reels, 3 preferably, because reels are what's pushing me, as well as like my TikTok. Like I'm thinking 3 videos, maybe more. because I think I can reuse from TikTok and Instagram, as well as starting my new lifestyle page. I want to do lifestyle content, but on my bake page, I feel like my lifestyle doesn't perform that well because it's mostly fashion. So I feel like people follow me for my fashion compared to follow me for my lifestyle or like that lifestyle content. So I decided just to create two different pages and then post lifestyle in one page and then fashion in another. And I also wanted to start eating better because, like I said, I was working from 10:30 to 10:30, and I will only eat once in the morning when it was like lunchtime, but it wouldn't really be lunchtime because I will have tables and I will have to check out my tables, go inside the kitchen, eat, come back out, check on my tables again, and then like do it, keep doing that cycle. I did not have time to like sit down and properly eat, so I feel like I wasn't really eating well. And then for nighttime dinner, they will cook dinner very late. They will almost cook dinner by the time we're closing, so we have to start our side jobs and cleaning and just closing down the restaurant. So it was a little difficult for me to eat at nighttime because I'm like, I just want to finish whatever I need to do so I can go home. You know, like I feel like I don't even need to eat. And then by the time I would come home, I would just shower and I'm like, I'm too tired. I don't even want to eat no more. So I want to get back into like maybe eating twice a day. At least that's what I'm trying to do. So that's why I created a little like calendar to like see what I'm eating like for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Well, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, just getting back on track on everything. Right now, for the rest of our plans, I had to fold my clothes, which they're in the dryer, and then I also put in a new load, so I have to fold those after they're done. And then we're planning our content. I had to figure out what outfits I'm doing this week, since we said we're doing 2 outfits this week. So we need to plan 2 outfits. There's also one of the outfits I want to plan it out very thoroughly because that one is going to be a entry post for a brand trip. So that one needs to be a good outfit. And then I'm also having like ideas on what to do because it's a brand entry, so it cannot be no regular smuggler basic ass nothing. It needs to be, you know what I'm saying? So I need to plan that very good. And then I also need to like not be too hard on myself because I'm like, okay, just because it's a brand trip don't mean you have to like overthink everything. So that's also another thing that we're trying to work on because we've been overthinking a lot. But also I've been really consistent with my YouTube. I posted 2 videos already. So that's also another thing when it comes to like content creation. When I want to be consistent, it means being consistent on all my platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of it. So, and then after that, we need to plan our content for the week. Apart from the 2 outfits, plan our content. I'm trying to brainstorm ideas. I haven't really been in that creative mindset, so I'm trying to think what videos to do this week, what reels to do, what TikToks to do, what fashion videos I'm going to do. I'm still trying to think. So next, after I finish folding my clothes, because I'm going to take a little break, we're going to sit down and we're going to try to brainstorm ideas on what to do, what are we going to do this week. And then once I finish doing all of that, planning our content, I wanted to junk journal today because I started a spread, but I didn't even finish it. So this is her. I wanted to do kind of like a rest of the year bingo or like to-do list spread kind of thing because I want to lock in. I've been locking for the last 2 weeks, but I want to like seriously lock in. By the end of the year, I want to like completely change my life and, you know, have a different lifestyle. So that is the goal for now. I'm going to go fold the clothes and I will see you guys in a little bit. So I finished folding all the clothes and I was trying to put on outfits. I honestly cannot put any outfits together right now. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but I just couldn't. I think I'm gonna shower first. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna try to make outfits. I was also doing scrolling to Instagram and TikTok, just trying to like plan what videos I'm gonna do this week. I think I found which ones I'm doing, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I was trying to look for audios. I don't know, like I'm having such a hard time. I don't know what it is. And then I also have to plan day 6. I started it, but I'm still trying to like figure out how to write down the script because for every single video I've written down the script. So I started it ish. I was doing my research, but I haven't really finished writing anything. And then I also have this other video idea that I want to do I need to write it down before I forget. But so we sort of made progress, we sort of didn't. And then I also, after I finished folding my clothes, I accidentally hit my little thing, which has like a bunch of stickers. What do you call this size of stickers? It has a name, I just can't think of it right now. It has a specific name. But yeah, I dropped this and they're color coordinated. So like they all messed up. So I had to like rearrange them again, because it kind of makes it easier when I'm doing journaling, especially since I do like color spread. So I'm like, okay, I know here are all the greens, so if in case I want to get like a green sticker, I know where they are. So but she's pretty like packed, I cannot close her, so unfortunately. So I'm trying to use them as much as I can, so that way I can start, you know, closing them, be able to close them at least. So yeah, and then right now I'm actually watching Stranger Things. My boyfriend put me on, and at first I was like, I'm not really interested, I don't know, like it's just not calling to me. But I actually started the show and I'm kind of hooked, and the new season's coming out on the 26th, and what's today? I think today's the 16th, so I technically have 10 days to finish 4 seasons. Well, I'm actually on season 2, so I'm trying my best to finish it, but then at the same time, like, okay, I don't want to be like on the TV all the fucking time because I have stuff to do. So, but I'm kind of like watching here and there, like while I eat, because I don't like eating in silence, like not watching anything. I love like sitting down and watching something while I eat. So every time I eat, I usually just put down the little show, whatever, blah blah, and then what else? For the rest of the day, I need to shower, do my body care, skincare, and I think I have to do my hair in case we go take our pictures tomorrow. Thing is, I don't have an outfit, so I'm like, damn. So yeah, try to put on the outfits and scripting, and then start editing this video. I already sent them to my iPad and I already put them all together, so I just need to start editing. And then I'm also doing a vlog for TikTok, a daily vlog, so I need to start editing that, because the faster I can record, the thing is editing. So the faster I edit, the faster I post them, delete them, and then I have storage and I can keep recording. So that's the kind of flow we're trying to be on. Record, we edit as soon as possible, we post it, we delete it, we record, edit, post it, delete it. Like, we need to keep the momentum going, and I kind of have that right now, so I just need to make sure like I'm on top of my game. So let me go eat. I made little like lettuce wraps with the leftover ground beef that I made this morning from the tacos. Technically it's like a taco, but just with like the lettuce. I'm moving the table closer to me. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, it's kind of like the tacos I made this morning. I just put a little bit of onion, cilantro, lime, tomatoes, and I put a guacamole salsa in it. So yeah, so it's basically like the tacos I made this morning, but just with the lettuce, just to like do a variation, because I bought lettuce. I'm like, okay, like how can I use it before it goes bad? Because the corn, you know, like the corn tortillas, they last longer. You can just put them in the fridge and it can last you longer. So I'm like, okay, the lettuce, perishable, I need to work on that faster. So I was like, okay, let me make some lettuce wrap. And then it's also a dinner. I don't want to eat something heavy, especially since I'm trying to go to bed soon. So Guys, so right now we are in the Apple store. We're trying to figure out what phone to get. I'm either thinking either the orange one or the white one, but I feel like everybody has the orange one, so it's kind of like, you know, which one does it fit me better? This one or the orange one? I think the navy blue is cute, but it kind of like gives like a more manly vibe. So, and I feel like everybody else have the orange one, so maybe the white one, and it kind of like will match with every single outfit. So. Hey guys, so a little update because the main focus of this video was for me to be disciplined and accomplish everything that I'm setting myself out to do. So I'm going to be completely transparent. I have not been keeping up with my habits. As you can see, most of them are X. I got my period and I just been feeling extremely like sick, and like my whole body hurts. Of course, like I'm having cramps, and then like my body feels heavy, like lifting my arms feels heavy. I have like this big headache, and it's just been, I don't know. And then I had a running nose, like in the morning I keep having a running nose, and then it kind of like goes and like comes and go throughout the day. Right now I kind of don't have it as much, but I literally was blowing my nose this whole morning. And then I get cold, but then I'm also hot, like I'm sweating. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but I think it's just like the fact that I'm getting my period kind of like threw me off my game. So with that being said, today my boyfriend, he went out, so I'm having the house myself, and I'm going to kind of like try to continue being disciplined. Right now I'm about to do all my lessons. I brought out all my books. I have to do my reading lessons. I'm probably gonna journal a little bit, and then I was supposed to finish writing down the script for day 6, one of my series that I'm doing, and then the script for some of the YouTube videos that I'm gonna do. So I need to finish doing that because I did not finish. And then even with my planner, I usually plan out every day. I literally haven't planned anything weird Wednesday. I didn't plan Monday. Yesterday I planned it out at nighttime, literally not even nighttime, like in the afternoon. So yeah, so I didn't even planning Wednesday, and I'm hoping to finish strong for the week. I also haven't gone to the gym because also just the cramping. I think tomorrow, instead of going to the gym, I might just do like a stretch, like a morning stretch, just to help me with my muscles and stuff like that. Because I got to the gym and I started lifting a little bit of weight. I didn't do the weights that I used to do just because I haven't been in the gym consistently, so I don't want to like overwork myself, so I'm a little sore. So tomorrow I think I'm just gonna stretch and like kind of do a little bit like maybe yoga or like Pilates in a way, instead of like fully going to the gym, just because I'm on my first days of my period, and just like lifting heavy is just not good for us. So that's what I'm probably gonna do tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to sleep early because this past couple of days I've been sleeping late. But also the main reason why I've been sleeping late is because we've been binge watching Stranger Things. I've never seen it. This is my first time watching it, but my boyfriend has seen it before, and the new season's coming out like I think next week, in a couple of days. So we were trying to finish 4 seasons before the new season comes out. So that's why the main reason like we kind of like staying late is because we stay up to finish watching the series. But I'm almost done. I'm actually in season 4. So yeah, that's like the main reason. But today I'm gonna try to finish everything that I need to do and sleep early, so that way like I keep going back on my back track so I can, oh my god, so I can go on track of waking up early. Because just waking up late just kind of like throws me off. I feel like I'm already having a bad day if I wake up late. So that's gonna do. Gonna finish doing my lessons first, and then we're probably going to finish editing. So we've been editing this video, and I think I have a couple of videos I need to edit, and then I'm supposed to record, but I just, like I said, I've been feeling really sick, so I'm hoping tomorrow go back on track, wake up early, do a little bit of Uber, just so I can get money, because I haven't really worked this week. But I'm also, like I said, like I'm not trying to be so hard on myself because I just got my period. So I'm like, okay, like you're literally feeling super bad. So anyways, yeah, so tomorrow we're hoping to wake up early, do a little bit Uber, come back, get ready and film. I had some ideas the other day, and we try to make outfits. The outfits look good. The problem is it's layer outfits, and my biggest issue right now is still hot in here, so it's just like it's not really working out. So but when it comes to like taking pictures, we did took pictures the other day in the Galleria, because we're gonna do this like mirror pose. So that's gonna be one of the posts. So technically we did one of the pictures that I'm supposed to do, and then I need to do the second one. I just haven't made outfits. I'm hoping also to like reach out to brands and see if I can work with them. I'm gonna try to reach out to Finesse first, because I've already worked with them. So I'm like, okay, maybe they will be more lenient, or not lenient, more like it's a higher chance for them to say yes if we already work together, you know. So I'm hoping I'm gonna reach out to them, and then I've been reaching out to a couple of brands here and there. I reached out to a cruise brand. I'm hoping they get back to me, because I'm like, I have an idea. I literally have an idea. I just need you to give me a chance. So I want also, that's also one of the things that the focus for this week. I wanted to reach out to brand, just like work with more brands, and like try to make this like a full-time job. So I wrote that down for the focus of the week. And then I've been looking out for jobs. When we went to the Galleria, we also went there in person, so I can introduce myself properly. Like, hey, you know, I applied online, but I just wanted to introduce myself in person, you know, kind of like show up, I guess, like I get a higher chance of getting hired. But we just need to kind of look for more jobs, because it's just the whole thing. Like, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I just want to get more like a paycheck kind of thing, because that one just hits straight to my bank, and we're trying to move. So that's the main reason why we want to get a job that kind of looks like a paycheck, so that way, you know, in the process of us getting into an apartment, we can do that. But right now, that's the biggest struggle we're doing. And then the other day, we went to see apartments. We didn't really find the one. I think there was two of them that we kind of like, but like they were not the one. Like, we were not fully convinced. And so I think probably next week we're going to continue watching. Like, this whole couple of months, we are going to be keep touring apartments just to see, and we're going to different areas just to see what they have and whatnot. So I'm also gonna be documenting that as well. I didn't document that as much on this vlog, even though we went not yesterday, the day before. But I just wanted to be present, because we were talking to the leasing agent, and then we were just watching it in person, and I was like with my boyfriend and with the leasing agent, so I just wanted to be there and whatnot. I can probably show a couple of videos in here as an overlay, so you guys can see, maybe in case there's anybody in Houston wants to move, or like maybe you see something that you might be interested in, or something that you're looking for. Let me know. I might know which one it is. I can send you the details or whatever, whatnot. We don't gatekeep over here, so none of that. And what else? Oh, we also went Christmas shopping. We bought a couple of stuff. We only bought a little bit. I think we might buy more. We just wanted to see how everything that we bought first, how it would look like, and then what else can we put, you know, like where to put where, like what to put in where, basically. So let me show you guys the little tree. So first we bought this little stockings. We decided to do with like a white and red theme for this year. And then this is the tree. She's not that full, but she's still pretty. It's our first tree, so we decided again like with the white and red. And this is a 7 foot. I think it's a 6.5, so technically like a 7 foot. We got it from Walmart, and then the little boats we also got it from Walmart as well. And then the light, they came with the tree. So, and then the light up from like white to the multicolor. And then we started to get those little bows. I think it's so cute, again with the white and red theme. But that's pretty much what we got. We didn't get much just because we wanted to see how it looked first, but we might get more later on to probably like decorate the kitchen over there more and stuff and whatnot. That's what we might do. Hey guys, so a little update. I'm going to be completely honest. This is last week. We have a lot more check marks compared to this week. This week. We have a lot more excess, which is not good. But then at the same time, like I said, I'm going to be completely honest. I got my period this week, so that was the reason as to why I wasn't as productive or disciplined, because I got my period. I was very overwhelmed. I was very emotional. Everything felt heavier. I was cramping. I had my headaches, all this and that. Not an excuse, but the reason as to why I wasn't as, like I said, productive or disciplined was because I got my period. So I'm not really beating myself up for it, because I did got my period. And then women specifically know that when you get your period, you're not yourself, basically. So, but looking at it, I did stay on top of like my reading, my journaling, my Sudoku, my Elevate lessons. I stay on top of my morning skincare, nighttime skincare, and my vitamins. I was drinking my morning vitamins and then my magnesium at night. So I did stay pretty much consistent. Also my body care, I did stay pretty much consistent with all of that, which is pretty good, because those are like my mainly like healthy habits, I will say. The only two habits I would say that I didn't stay on top of will be the gym. I only went once this week, which I went once, and then after that I got my period. Like I said, not an excuse, but as the reason why I wasn't as productive or disciplined. Like I said, it's just, like I said, I was cramping. I was not feeling myself. Everything felt heavier. So I didn't really feel like working out. And I'm sure women know when you get your period, if you try to lift the weights that you are used to lifting, they usually feel heavier. So we are going to try to change that following next week. We will change that next week, because we want to be consistent with our routine, specifically the gym. The second thing that I wasn't really consistent with is content. I did post on my smaller page, and then this vlog is going live tomorrow. But the content, two main reasons as to why I guess I didn't post on my bigger main page. One, the weather was really bad. It was really cloudy. There was barely any sun. It was cloudy and raining the whole week. So that's 50% as to why. And then the other 50% would be my fault. I didn't really get to make outfits. I did try to make outfits 3 times. And all the times that I tried to make outfits, they did not look, when I tried them on, they did not look good in person as to like when they look in my head. And usually when I try to make outfits, every time I try to make outfits, I make them in my mind, and then I try them on to see if they fit the way that I want them to. But most of the time, sometimes when I make outfits in my mind, they're not the piece that I have. It's like a piece similar to what I have, but I don't have that piece or like how it fits in my mind. So that's when I try them on, I'm like, okay, does it fit the way that I want it to, or how I picture it? This time it didn't. And then the outfits that they kind of look good, they were like very layered, and it's still like 80-90 degrees in here, and it's really hot. So I'm like, I'm gonna be sweating trying to take content in that. So, but not an excuse. That's 50% my fault, 50% the weather. But Monday we're gonna try to take pictures. I was talking to my boyfriend. He said, okay, Monday let's go take pictures. So I need to try to make outfits again. I'm going to try to see. I'll be trying to think of like what outfits to make. The other part will be videos. I did record, but I didn't really post any this week. The only videos that I kind of like edited was like that my routines or like daily vlogs and stuff like that, which I posted them on my smaller page, which technically that's good, but I need to post on my bigger page, like I said. So we did kind of bad on that, so we're gonna fix that next week for sure. We need to finish recording. I did write down a bunch of ideas that I wanted to do, and I separated them. This is my smaller page, and then my bigger page, I wrote down all the videos that I wanted to do. So we need to finish recording all of that and editing them, and then they're gonna go live next week. No matter what, they're gonna go live, because we're gonna be consistent and we need to be on top of everything. So that's pretty much everything. I did stay on top of everything, but like I said, 2 things that we cannot fell off, which not bad. I'm not, like I said, not beating myself up for it. The other thing was meal. The days that I did wake up extra early, I did eat breakfast. I had a little check mark. I need to figure out this setup. I think I'm still trying to figure out like what setup to do, because this kind of looks a little messy. But so the days I did wake up extra early, those days I had breakfast, so I ate 3 times a day, which is pretty good. And then the other days I ate twice, which is pretty good compared to like just eating once a day or like not eating at all. So pretty good. we just gotta make sure we stay on top of it because I do want to have like a good like healthy eating habit. So apart from that, what else? Then this is the habit tracker for this week. I don't really like this spread. I wanted to do a red theme, but then I realized I didn't have a red highlighter. So then I was like, okay, let me do orange. It's the closest, but I just don't like it. And I feel like the stickers don't like go together cohesively compared to this one. You see kind of like how they all look kind of like cohesive compared to this one too. That kind of looks cohesive. This one, I don't know. And then this two, I didn't really do them on paper because I realized I was like doing them on paper and then putting them on my iPad, and I was like, okay, that's just too much work. I should just do it on my iPad because I would do it here and then input it on the app to see if I got it right, and then I was realized that I did get it right, and I was like, why am I doing that? So I'm not gonna be doing the Sudoku on paper anymore. I think I'm just doing it on my iPad because that's just too much work. So, and then the spread for this week for my planner, I decided to do blue again. This is the blue that I did the last time. I think this is one of my favorite. It looks so pretty. I don't know, but this is the blue that I did last time, and I also did this blue, but this one it was like blue with pink and yellow, so there was just a little bit of like fashion colors. But this is the last blue that I did, so I decided to do blue again. And then this is last week, the orange one. We were pretty consistent with everything pretty much, but not as much. And then this was the previous one, the black one, and then before that we did purple, and then yellow. This one was very protected with. And then this is the month. So she's empty for now. I just finished doing her. I don't know if I like it yet. I might add more stickers. I just added just a little bit just so I can fill out the space with the stuff that my to-do list for the day, and then I'm gonna keep adding stickers as I go. But we are gonna drink our sleepy time tea, finish editing this vlog, and then we are going to bed, so that way tomorrow we wake up early and we stay on top of the grind. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.